Okay, we should be back. Unfortunately, that was another blue screen of death. But we went too far off the last autosave, so all good there. Plus, that should allow the new, or the lower graphics to kick in now, so maybe that'll fix things. Anyway, let's continue on.
Kidnapping us and locking us in a school? Why would anyone do this?
There could be several reasons, none of them particularly good.
I wish I knew. This whole thing's a mystery.
It's a pretty terrifying situation. I can already feel my body reacting to the fear.
Okay, slightly less regal than I had his voice.
Does anyone have a clean pair of underwear I can borrow? Asking for a friend.
I mean, we know that phrase generally means for yourself.
Do you need to take a bathroom break?
I don't think he's going to be able to. The doors are locked.
No! So long as you're here with me, I can endure any amount of bodily discomfort, sister dearest.
Sibling dependency or codependency to the absolute extreme? Or cult?
Don't say weird stuff like that in front of people, brother dearest.
Could be slightly culty.
Huh? Are you two siblings?
Oh, right. We haven't properly introduced ourselves yet. My name is Ima Skumo.
Skumo. Not Sukumo, Skumo. Okay.
But enough about me. Let's talk about this delightful young lady by my side. This is my charming, adorable, talented, intelligent, unparalleled twin sister, Kako.
It's nice to meet you.
Too much?
Oh, you're twins. I guess you do look kind of alike.
Not all twins look alike.
Oh no, not at all. Next to my sister's transcendent beauty, I'm nothing but a puddle of pig barf.
Well, you're certainly devoted at the very least.
She's so lovely. Unidentified species of bugs and animals flock to her whenever she goes outside.
I wouldn't mind so much if they were regular species I'd seen before.
Oh, that wasn't an exaggeration.
Don't go thinking she's just another character who fits into the little sister archetype either.
Well, they're acknowledging some of it.
My sister eclipses every other sister who's ever existed. Even all of them put together couldn't hope to match her.
A certain Anashima might have something to say about that.
It's a crime that the word sister could possibly be used to describe anyone else. It should belong to her, and her alone.
Oh, then again, maybe not.
You're going too far again, brother dearest.
You and your sister sure are close, huh?
That's one way to put it.
Close doesn't even begin to cover it.
Oh.
She's my guiding light, the one who gives my life purpose. Beat me, stab me, stick lit matches under my fingernails. If it's for her, I'll bear any indignity with a smile.
Maybe we should ask Kako. I think we'll get a straighter answer. Or no answer. And maybe both are preferable.
You're really going too far now. This is so embarrassing.
Oh, even seeing you get all bashful and flustered is like sweet, sweet nectar to me.
Okay, calm down.
Every single day, I thank my lucky stars that I was born your brother, sister dearest.
Just brother?
Seriously, knock it off.
guess about what that face is hidden behind there. Because I'm not entirely sure that's flustered or terrified. Like this, the slight part you can see of her mouth is upturned. I'm assuming we may see a sprite where the hands aren't covering her face. Like that specific face at some point. It just looks a little off, I guess, for how she's been acting. I don't get their dynamic at all. Must be a twin thing. No. Not a typical twin thing. Not from the twins I've talked to.
Hello there. My name is Eito Aotsuki.
Okay, slightly higher, slightly more disconnected, I guess, is the way to put it. Eito Aotsuki.
Currently a high school senior. I'm guessing you're the same?
So, okay, slightly stilted at times.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought so. All of us appear to be the same age, give or take a year or two. Is that just a coincidence?
Actually, we may want to double check with Yakashiji about that. Is it a coincidence? If they're wanting people to work together, picking people around the same age makes sense. Chances are you've got, well, you're more likely to have similar interests. Plus, typically people tend to typically center around people within the same sort of age bracket as them.
I don't know. It could be, I guess.
Plus, if we're a bit, well, us being teenagers, we're already developing, whilst in theory having a long life ahead of us, depending on how long they really want to keep us here.
Oh, I'm sorry. This
And
hasn't
why?
been much of an introduction so far, has it? Let's get back on track.
Maybe that's best.
Do you have any hobbies? What's your zodiac sign? How about your favorite food? Or your favorite movie? Are you seeing anyone
Slow
right now?
down.
What do your parents do for a living?
Slow down.
Whoa, slow down. You need to give me time to answer before you ask a new question.
Oh? Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I'm not very good with social situations. I tend to get nervous and overcompensate.
Introverted or not a lot of practice?
Really? You seem to be doing okay to me.
I've spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to making friends.
The latter.
If I do or say anything strange, please let me know. I'm trying to do better so I don't make people uncomfortable.
No, you're gonna find people get uncomfortable by a bunch of different things, mate. Not a huge amount of point in, I mean, finding out helps you read it, I guess.
Okay, sure. I'll do that.
This guy seems pretty easygoing. I'd never have picked him for the socially awkward type, but I guess being isolated from others will do that to you. Can indeed. Why was he in the hospital though? I don't see any scars or injuries. Does that mean he's okay now? Yes, I don't see any scars
I
or
can't remember
injuries.
the last time I was around this many people. It really puts things into perspective.
I was going to say, yes, you can't see any scars or injuries. From the fucking neck up. And even then, half a neck.
Are you going to be alright? Let me know if there's anything I can do, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Like, otherwise he's completely covered. What do you think? What were you gonna see?
I am Hiriko Shizahara.
Okay, it's slightly higher than I had her.
Ugh.
Well, I'm sure she's gonna have a certain type of fan. Is that it? She seems scary, but she's a lot calmer than the others. I should try to get some more information out of her.
I was wondering...
Weren't you listening? My name is Hiriko Shizahara.
That is all.
Right. I heard your name just fine, but I thought maybe you could tell me something else.
Like what?
How about those monsters that attacked the town? Do you have any idea what they might be? And could there be more of them out there?
Who knows?
Alright, Byakuya, settle down.
Don't you have anything else to say?
Clearly not.
Blindly speculating without anything to back it up is just a waste of time. Surely, that's obvious.
It helps to come up with theories.
Well, yeah, but...
I have no intention of wasting my time on you. We're done here.
She completely shut me down. I guess that's all I'm getting out of her for now. Or as I haven't chatted with these lot again a second time. Can I help you with something? If you want to appreciate my dear sister's beauty, I suggest you do it from a distance. I'm not very good with social situations. I've spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to making friends. Please let me know if I do or say anything strange. I'm trying to do better so I don't make people uncomfortable. That tracks. You.
Seriously, what the heck is going on? I'm freaking out here!
Okay, more nasal.
Are you okay?
What kind of question is that?
Hey, I'm walking here.
Do I look okay? Who would be okay in a situation like this? Nothing about this is okay! What rotten luck! Why does bad stuff always happen to me? What did I do to deserve this?
Ultimate unlucky, student.
Hey, try to calm down. I get that you're scared, but we all feel that way.
Well, I don't know if all of us do.
Who cares about you guys? We've never even met before. I'm sure as heck not gonna waste time worrying about you.
Okay, see you later. So much for first impressions.
Okay, fine. Sorry I asked. Have fun figuring this out on your own.
Huh?
Well, this is what you wanted, isn't it?
Hey, where are you going? You can't just walk away and abandon me.
You're the one who said.
Come on, man, I got scared and lashed out. When you're gonna cut me off over something like that? That's cold.
Didn't apologize about it, though.
It's because I'm poor, isn't it? That's discrimination. I hope you get cancelled and end up alone and friendless.
Oh, boy. It's just one thing after another with this guy.
Ugh, I must have the rottenest luck in the world. It's like everything's out to get me.
Takumi slowly hides his knife.
But this is some next level BS. Is this karma? Was I a serial killer in the past life or something?
You may have been. We do not know what happened to Genocider.
Look, let's just take this one step at a time, alright? How about you tell me your name?
It's Gaku. Gaku Maruko.
Interesting they've all gone for the Maru.
If I had to get plucked out of my normal life, why couldn't I end up in some kind of harem setup? Girls have to like me if there's no other option, right? Having other guys here ruins it.
Like you, no. Could they end up doing something with you out of a perceived necessity? Maybe. But that could still be a stretch.
Why can't you all just crawl off and die somewhere? Just let me have this.
Why can't you? And let me have this. Trying to get along with someone this self-centered is exhausting. I think I'll just leave him be for now. Very well done, Nawakami. What rotten luck? Why does everything bad happen to me?
Hi. My name's Sebastiana. Nice to meet you.
I wasn't too far off from her voice.
Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Zip. Nilch. Nada. Ni Portugal.
Not really. I'm just as clueless as everyone else.
Whatever we're doing here, I hope we get to leave soon. I'm still worried about all the people we left behind.
Now that she's mentioned it, so am I. I hope everyone's okay. Did Karawa get home safe in the end? What about my mum and dad? I defeated all the monsters I could, so they should be fine. Right? There were a lot of them. You just defeated the ones around
I wonder
Karawa.
if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too.
Like?
I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Is she a Skywalker?
And now you're a mechanic in your own right. That's cool.
Ding.
Nah, it's nothing. Really, I may be good with machines, but I'm pretty hopeless when it comes to other stuff. I'll catch a ride with anyone if they've got a cool car. That gets me in trouble sometimes.
Yes, that could very well be a problem.
Yeah, I think you might need a refresher on stranger danger.
Exactly.
But you fought those monsters just like the rest of us. That takes real courage.
That was a do or die kind of deal, though.
You definitely still sound on edge.
I don't want to do anything like that ever again. Just thinking about it makes me want to...
Are you alright?
What's the... Is this like Knives Out? You have a regurgitative reaction to mistruthing.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I just need a minute to calm down.
But in the, or more so in the case of violence here. Unless it is a response to mistruthing, and she's lying to us. I'm really starting to get worried about this girl. I did misread that, yeah. I'm fine, really. I just need a minute to calm down. Now you. Little Miss Danganronpa herself.
Hi! I'm Darumi Amamiya! Nice to meet ya!
High pitch type.
So hey, level with me. Who are you gonna target?
Now why would I tell you that?
Target?
You'll never win the killing game if you don't know who you're gonna kill ahead of time! Unless... Is it me?
Bum bum bum.
I seem kinda dumb, right? And way too trusting. It'd be easy to trick me into meeting you alone somewhere and then BAM!
But if you already know that, are you trying to target me? And are you trying to lure me into a false sense of security? Am I right?
Hey, you don't really think that's why we're here, do you?
Of course she does.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Anything less would be a huge disappointment. I've always loved killing game stories. Getting chosen to take part in one is a dream come true.
But that stuff only happens in games and anime, right? You wouldn't actually want us all killing each other.
I think that's a man of the fascination behind games like Danganronpa and stuff like Squid Game. Sort of tells you how people disassociate with that sort of shit.
Nah, dude. The fact that it's real is the best part. It's life or death. No takebacks. I mean, I don't really care if I end up dying.
Well, you must have a train wreck of a life then. Or you've already fulfilled everything else you want to.
Either way, I get to escape my train wreck of a life, so it's all good.
Fuck me, that's twice. I've pretty much used the same words she has. That may not be a good thing. Unless I decide to write her. In which case, that's fucking brilliant.
Huh?
Come on, don't tell me you're some kind of normie. Living the same boring life day after day is such a downer. You get that right? Right?
Slowly pulls out knife.
If it's between a short life full of excitement or the slow grind of mediocre mundanity, I know which one I choose. I can't wait for the killing to start!
Much better laugh than what I was doing. This girl's got a fairly unique way of looking at the world, to put it lightly. I don't think I'll ever see eye to eye with her. Alright. Looks like I've spoken to everyone. So, what now? I really have to get home soon. I usually walk my dog this time of day. He gets antsy when I'm not there. It's not going to be that simple. If you don't have anything useful to contribute, keep your mouth shut. You're right. An insignificant bug like me should know my place. I'll just sit in a corner and stay quiet from here on out. What's gonna happen to us? I have a feeling we'll be receiving more instructions soon enough. Someone is probably out there somewhere, watching our every move. And right on cue. Bong, bing, ding, dong. Everybody stand ready to meet your commanding officer, I believe that's it. There's the bell again. The text on the blackboard changed too. Greet our commanding officer.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting, recruits, but I'm glad to see you all getting along. That voice. I've already slightly lost the mascots. Confetti cannons.
It's the robo-bastard from before!
Yeah,
Hiroko already sitting down.
have a killing game without the obligatory evil mascot.
Oh, robo-bastard? Obligatory? I have to have you court-martialed for defamation of character. I have feelings too, you know. It may have been a cliche entrance, but I gave it real socks. Oh. Anyway, like it or not, from this day forward, I'm going to be your commanding officer. You can call me Siri. Got it? Siri. Or just Sir.
So, not Sarge. Commanding officer, you!
With that out of the way, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Last Defense Academy!
Fireworks again? Last Defense Academy? Such a wonderful name, isn't it? Drill it into your skulls. This place is your new home away from home, after all. What exactly does that mean? We'll be taking lessons from the School of Hard Knocks. Just kidding. It's gonna be much worse than that. Hold on a minute. Do you seriously expect us to live here from now on? That's what I said, isn't it? I did say that, didn't I? Let me just check the transcript real quick. Talk amongst yourselves in the meantime. Enough of the bullshit. You can't just lock us up and expect to do whatever you say.
Hey.
Expect us to do whatever you say. Now, don't get so riled up. Also, there's one thing I need to make absolutely clear. This is not a request. It's an order. An order? Order my ass. You think you got any right to tell me what to do? So I beat the crap out of you. I'm busting down that door and get the hell out of here. Don't know if the mic caught that one. I'll try to beat the crap out of you and busting down that door and getting the hell out of here. Takamaru let out a scream of rage and charged forward like a wild beast bearing down on its prey. But before he could make contact...
No!
Don't you dare lay hands on your superior officer, soldier! Or do you want me to detonate the bomb I had implanted in you? What? Those words instantly stopped him in his tracks. A bomb? You actually put bombs in us? You gotta be shitting me. It's true. I took the liberty of installing them when you arrived here. You were all out cold at the time, of course. Are you serious? Why would you do that to us? It's to threaten us into joining the killing game, right? Yahoo! If these explosives are inside us, does that mean you performed some kind of surgery? You touched my dear sister's naked, vulnerable body without her consent. Your heart's in the right place. With context, your heart's in the right place. Your delivery, not so much. What a novel way to commit suicide. No jury in the world would convict me for killing you now. Brother dearest, please, if you try to hurt him, you'll get blown up. Give it up already. Even if he destroyed me, what then? You might be able to make it out of this school. However, returning to your regular lives in the Tokyo residential complex is no longer possible. Not possible? So it's not just a matter of you not letting us go back, but that we physically can't. You're a sharp one, Natsuki. But allow me to spell it out for some of the slower students. Not looking at anyone in particular, Yakashiji. This school lies outside of the Tokyo residential complex you all know. Outside the complex? That's not funny. I mean, come on, man. Is that even possible? You're confused. I don't blame you. None of you have ever been outside the complex before. Not only that, but you barely receive any information about the outside world in there. You've been placed in uncharted territory, both physically and conceptually. Anyone would need time to properly process things.
Aha!
Maybe a little demonstration will help you come to terms with it. Siré turned to face the window, and his eyes flashed red for a moment.
No.
No. Lovely. And the shutters open up. Well, there's something pink out there. Or magenta, I guess. There. I've opened the window shutters. Take a look for yourself. Wow. They're operated remotely. We all crowded around the window, hoping to see something that might help us make sense of all this. Instead, what we saw only divorced us from reality even further.
Huh? There's no ceiling.
It's a clear sky. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. No, it went further than that. I couldn't even believe what I thought I was seeing.
Could that be the sky?
Nope. It is just a piece of paper. Nothing more. And below us only turtles. Above us, instead of the domed ceiling I'd spent my life looking at, was an unbroken view that reached higher and higher, as far as the eye could see. For the first time ever, I was getting a look at the world outside the complex.
That's the sky?
No way. Somebody tell me I'm dreaming?
Never mind that. Look over there.
Huh?
As crazy as it was to see the sky, that's not what had us all staring in disbelief. Rather, it was what was going on beneath it. And you can see a wisp of it. Ah, yes. Flame. Just a short distance away was a towering wall of flame.
The world is burning.
Dude, that's fire. It's all fire. Why is it that weird color?
Well, traditionally speaking, it depends on what it's burning. Like, add different chemicals to flames and you can change the colour of the fire. But I'm sure it'll be something completely different.
I'm scared.
Don't worry. Your brother, dearest, will protect you.
The world outside the window was aggressively alien. A single expanse of endless sky. An impenetrable barrier of otherworldly fire. Nothing in our everyday lives could have prepared us for this. It was like we'd been transported to another dimension. Or maybe even hell itself. Is this the afterlife? Did we die already? And this is where we're going to receive our eternal punishment? Yeah, it's gonna be an isekai deal. It'll be like, that time I got reincarnated as the world's last hope, but the Overlord forced me to kill all my friends. It may as well be a different world, considering what you know of it. This is what lies outside your home in the Tokyo residential complex. This is the outside world? This can't be happening, can it? That sky and the fire. Oh, there's no way this is real.
Yeah.
Oh, it's real, alright. This is no game, no VR simulation. The sky, the undying flames. It's all real. Undying, you say? Undying flames. That's not just a fancy name.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
I need to remember to lift his voice up a bit.
Never?
That's what I said.
Well, let me just check the transcript once again.
They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Do I need to check the transcript one more time? That's still not quite right. I might just set it where I had it. But that's impossible. They gotta go out eventually, right? Right? You're only saying that because you're still following the logic of the world you know. And there are more things in heaven and earth, Maruko, than are dreamed of in your Tokyo residential complex. Now that you're on the outside, you're going to encounter a heck of a lot more impossible things. Because, as it turns out, this is how the world really works. I didn't really get all that philosophical junk. But there's no getting through that burning ring of fire, right? And that's our cage. That's the thing that makes sure there's no escape for any of us. No escape? Those words sent a chill down my spine. Hearing them spoken out loud made it feel that much more real. I still don't understand. Why did you do this? Why did you bring us here? Don't kill each other, obviously. What are the rules? Do we hold a trial after every murder? Is it more like a battle royal kind of deal? Kill each other? Oh, no. That would be simply barbaric. Where do you get these ideas? Immediately shooting down that it's dangled on before. That's not it? Of course not. I have much bigger plans for you than some disorganized murder spree. No, what I have in mind is a calculated, one-sided massacre. A massacre? Since we're on the subject, let's move on to the main event. Your new duties, I guess?
You were all transferred to this academy for a very special reason. I have a mission for you to carry out.
And the details?
Your objective is
to die.
the complete and utter extermination of any and all enemy troops who dares to threaten our beloved school's peace.
Beloved.
During your time here, you happy few, you band of brothers, will be molded into the perfect special defense unit.
A happy few is probably the right turn of phrase. Special defense unit? Wait, what enemy troops? It's not a killing game? Oh, forget all that happy few crap. You still haven't answered the most important question yet. Why us? There's gotta be some mistake here. No one in their right mind would trust a talentless wimp like me with such an important job. Hey, try to show a little enthusiasm. Being chosen for this squad is a great honor, you know. Who's responsible for this? Huh? There must be a mastermind controlling everything from behind the scenes. Someone who chose to single us out for whatever reason.
Hey.
So who's pulling your strings? Who set this all up? Oh, goodness me. You're so suspicious of everything. If you must know, the one who chose you for this mission was... Oh, of course. Oh, utterly convenient. But that is the same siren, the exact same siren noise that was sounding in the residential complex. He did have a voice for that, didn't he? What's that noise? An alarm.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Yeah.
We'll have to come back to this later. Sounds like we have company. Deploy the shoot the weak weapon. Or the barrier. Why would you put the barrier generator outside of the generated barrier? What the hell's gonna happen this time? Oh, this attack came sooner than I expected. They really must be desperate. They who? Oh, who else? Sue turned to face the blackboard, and his eyes flashed red once more. No.
No.
The remote operation again. So if it sounds a bit breathy, I'm trying to keep it down for people who are sleeping. They come for hugs. Und kisses. Those monsters look the same as the ones that attacked the complex. No kidding. And they're swarming in like cockroaches. Don't just stand around, they're coming this way, we gotta get out of here. Correct response here is to fight, not flight. What do you think I brought you here for? I don't care, I didn't sign up for this. Maybe. But if you don't take action, those monsters will get inside the school pretty darn quick.
Yeah.
And then they'll slaughter every last one of you without the slightest hesitation. They want to kill us? Don't like it? Then fight. You already have all the power you need. You mean that hemo whatever that you gave us before? That's right. With a little hemo anima on your side, defeating grunts like these will be easy as pie. Now battle stations, everyone. Get ready to defend your beloved school from the enemy menace. No way, absolutely not. Aside from that one time, none of us have any experience with stuff like that. You can't expect us to... You want us to fight? So be it. Just like that? Fight or die. Those are our only options. I, for one, have no intention of dying today. Yeah, come in. You too? Honestly, I'm still kind of bummed that we'll miss out on the tension of never knowing who's going to turn on us next. But an us versus them killing game could be fun too. Or maybe we'll get skin-tight bodysuits and crazy compressed energy weapons. I'll probably be about as much use as a lantern in the daytime. I don't like this, but I'll be damned if I let those freaks take me out. Alright, I'm in. I ain't about to sit on the sidelines and let women and children fight for me. The strong gotta protect the weak. So I guess that rules you out then. Everybody stand back. It's time for Takamaru Yakashiji to bring the pain. Spare us your outdated notions of chivalry. I'm far stronger than you anyway. You wanna take this outside, bitch? That's the idea. We're going outside to fight the enemy. You guys are crazy. I'm not talking about some random street punks here. They're full-on monsters. We shouldn't even be thinking about fighting them. We have to find a way out of here before it's too late. But why, though? Just as long as there's undying flames around, none of us are going anywhere.
Oh.
And even if we were to escape somehow, what's your plan for getting back to the complex? Well, is it starting to sink in? You really have no choice but to fight. That's your purpose for being here, not to reason why. Now get going there, and do or die. Fight or die. One thing's for sure, I don't want to die. Dying alone and confused in a place like this would be beyond tragic. Such is the despair of war. In that case, there's only one thing I can do. Sorry, but you can count me out. You've got no way of knowing whether what you say is true. You've certainly done nothing to earn our trust. By your own admission, you're the one who abducted us and brought us here against our will. And now you want us to fall in line and follow orders? I don't think so, sir. Hey, he's right. For all we know, he could be the one who sent those things after us in the first place. Either way, I'm gonna pass too. There's no way I'm getting involved in another battle with those things. It wouldn't make any difference whether I joined you or not. Actually, I'd probably just get in your way. What should we do, Brother Dearest? Oh, we're definitely staying out of it. I'd never allow you to be put in such a dangerous situation, Sister Dearest. Very few fighters then, okay. Well, probably enough to show off the initial, well, to give a broader depth of the combat then. Well, it sounds like we've got a bunch of livy-livered pacifists here. Oh, is it peace time will turn the next generation soft? Just because they're a pacifist doesn't mean they won't defend themselves. And that's why I made sure to recruit a diverse bunch. Takes all sorts to win a war, as they say. There's no time for further discussion, so we'll make do with those of you who are willing to fight. Just the three of us? From the look of it, this is just a scouting party. Not much to them. You three should be plenty to handle it. Where did you get that drink from? All the better if I don't have to worry about anyone else dragging me down. An incompetent ally can be just as much trouble as an enemy. We'll see who's incompetent once we get out there. No time to waste. You three, follow me to the war room. Yaw. Siré trotted toward the door, his eyes flashing in our familiar shade of red. The sound of the lock disengaging came a second or two after. Is just somebody behind hiding with a key. That feature is so cool. That should be higher, but okay. Before we go, let me give the rest of you a little piece of advice. I said before that you would all be killed if this school fell to the enemy. But the truth is, there's much more than that at stake here. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. Are you saying it's not already? What? You see what I meant when I said you had no choice but to fight.
Hey!
Moreover, if any of you change your mind, the war room is right down the hall. With those parting words, Siré left, followed by Haruko, Takemaru, and Darumi. Everything we hold dear. But how could that have anything to do with this? it was those monsters that came through. Zero. Did he do something to Karawa? Could he have taken our friends and families hostage? Don't let him rattle you. That's exactly what he wants. Huh? Odds are, it's all just lies and empty threats. Your imagination jumps to the worst case scenario, and he uses that fear to control you. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I mean, there's no way any of this is for real, right? They wouldn't really kill us, would they? This is real life. Stuff like that just doesn't happen. Lies. Empty threats. I'm not so sure about that. Zero is shady for sure. I'm not about to believe everything he says without questioning it. But what if he's not lying? Bummet. Is that a risk I'm willing to take? What if I really do die? I've seen firsthand the carnage those monsters are capable of. Shouldn't I try to fight back? Or at least offer some kind of resistance? Can I really afford to stand idly by and do nothing? Why would anyone expect me to get involved in a war? I've met nematodes that are better fighters than me. And you must have fought back in the complex, right? No. Not even then. What? I thought we all fought those monsters at least once. When the monsters attacked, they busted up my house real bad. So I grabbed my dog and got out of there as fast as I could. Sue showed up at some point and kept telling me to fight. But I couldn't have done that even if I wanted to. It's that bad, huh? In the end, he had to stab me with that weird dagger himself. And then I passed out. Next thing I knew, I was here. I guess not all of us went through the exact same thing. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Probably is if you have to ask that question. There's really nothing special about me. I'm just a regular weakling. When there's trouble, I run away. That's all I know how to do. My whole life's been one long string of problems to run from, and confrontations to avoid. Doesn't sound like this guy's going to join the fight anytime soon. Everything you hold dear will be forfeit? What could it mean? No need to worry, sister dearest. It's got nothing to do with us. Didn't hearing that bother you at all? Not in the slightest. The only thing I hold dear is my darling sister. So long as she remains safe, those monsters can reduce the whole TRC to rubble for all I care. But what if she's not safe? What if those things get in and kill us all? Well, then we'd have a problem. Whatever happens, my dear sister's safety has to come first. So I'll just have to hope those three maniacs do their best out there. You're just gonna leave everything to them? You're not going to get involved yourself? Absolutely not. If anything happened to me, who'd take care of my dear sister? I have to take care of my own safety too, so I can be by her side night and day for the rest of our lives. I still don't get these twins' deal, but it's clear they only care about themselves. Being kidnapped was bad enough, but being told to fight monsters we know next to nothing about? That's where I draw the line. There's more going on here than meets the eye. What do you mean? I can't say for sure, But I do know it's not a good idea to act without sufficient information. Maybe if we can learn who's really behind this and what they want, it'll be a different story.
Ah.
Maybe. But that doesn't change the fact that 3 of us have decided to fight. They'll be risking their lives to protect us while we do nothing. Doesn't that seem kind of unfair?
Huh?
I get where you're coming from, and I'm worried about them too, naturally.
Huh.
But they made the choice to fight of their own free will. I don't think we can stop them. Just like we can't change the minds of those of us who've decided to abstain. I want to get out of here just as much as the rest of you. I can feel my condition getting worse already. Hey, are we sure there's no way out of here? Even if we leave the school, we'd never get past that wall of flames. Plus, we don't even know where we are or how to get back to the complex from here. It doesn't mean we should give up. There's got to be something that can help us. But now that you mention it, I have no idea where to start. It's not like we're going to find a big red button with escape written on it. Reference to 1. To that escape button. Pleasant. What rotten luck. This is so messed up. I mean, you could try to fight your way out. I'm no fighter, I'm just a regular dude. You have to have a screw loose to want to fight those things. What do I do to deserve a life like this? I wish I could have been born rich or won the lottery or something. I mean, the impression I get from Hiroko is that wouldn't have helped your chances. Say, what do you think all that, everything you hold dear will be forfeit stuff was about? He was just making that up to scare us, right? I wish I knew. Then what do we do? I don't want to have to fight those things again. Just thinking about it makes me queasy. Are you okay? I'll be fine. Just give me a minute. I'm really starting to worry about this girl. But we got Civ. It's no good. I can't do this. If I try to fight those monsters, I won't die. Doing what Sirei wants probably isn't too smart either. Even so, I can't just do nothing while the others... are putting themselves in danger. Now I knew what I had to do. As I headed for the door, someone called out to me. Oto, I would assume. Takumi? Where are you going? No way. You're not going to join those 3 psychos, are you? Aren't you scared? Those monsters could tear you apart.
Hey!
I know that. And of course I'm scared. I'm terrified. Who wouldn't be? But I made somebody a promise. I said that I'd protect her, no matter what happened.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Katawa. No matter what.
Promise?
The idea that she could be in danger right now scares me more than anything. This person, is she somebody you hold dear, as Sirei put it? Yeah. Yeah, I guess she is. That's why I'm going to fight. Trumpet music. That's why I'm going to fight. Not because Sirei told us to, but so I can keep my promise.
Whew!
Oh my! You're quite the dashing hero, Mr. Sumino.
Huh.
You did sound pretty cool. Don't give me too much credit. I'm not about to run out all guns blazing. I wouldn't be the only one fighting. So if things look bad, I can always hang back and let the others take up some of the slack.
Aha!
With enough lucky breaks, I can fudge my way to victory, no problem. It's a real positive attitude you got there. Yeah. People tell me I'm too positive for my own good sometimes. Alright. If that's your decision, I won't stop you. Just don't die out there, okay? I'll try. I opened up the classroom door and ran out into the hall. To battle. Right, so we've got a save now. It does look kind of like a school, I guess. Still, not quite sure what I was expecting though. But that can wait. The others were going to the war room, right? I better go catch up with them. Press options to open the menu. From there you can save, load and view important information. Well, let us start with a save. The archive. Okay, we might pour over that in a bit. Webport card. Okay. Might go over that in a bit as well. Hello. This thing on. Testing 1, 2, 3. And this is a message from Siri. Just a reminder that the war room is on the 3rd floor. Anyone who doesn't want to be branded a coward can join us here anytime. The 3rd floor, huh? There's a map. There they all are, and we can't go back. Yep, okay. Just making sure. There's one more thing above. Okay, that's all it shows us for now. 1 is the war room and nothing more. Ooh, you coming too, Sakumi? Does it mean you made up your mind to fight? Yes, I figured you guys could use all the help you can get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. Oh, that's the old last line. Sorry, that's the old Last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around, Sumino. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice the way you threatened us. You wound me with your cruel words, soldier. That was just some friendly advice. There was a chance your inaction could have... Try that one again. There was a chance your inaction would have had dire consequences for your loved ones. You'd want to know about it, wouldn't you?
Hey!
What does that even mean?
Aha!
I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then.
Yeah.
Take your infuses. You remember how those work, right? Just shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemo enema. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch. Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we'll just have to eliminate all enemy units, yes? Let's get started. About time, let's do this. This is so hype! I can't exactly do her voice and try and keep quiet. I can do this. find a way to make it work somehow. My voice or the battle. I've been in these things once and I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
Tacky's a fantastic nickname. Karawa believed in me. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle?
Do we have a choice?
It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there. Try out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Beautiful delivery, that. Once more, transform. There's no light inside our hearts. Interesting. So her dripping makeup remains, Darumi's, but the teeth have gone. Hiruko looked fairly similar. I keep forgetting Yakashiji's first name. But motorbike. Battle start.
Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence. This is it, soldiers. Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school.
You will be hiding behind barriers, shooting out of a tank. We will progressively move side to side.
The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us. Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost.
Sir, yes, sir.
This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you. Unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
Darumi might. Darumi. Defensive battles. In a defensive battle, you will lose if the barrier generator is destroyed. Protect it until the very end and destroy all of the enemies. Alright, all enemies lose if ally dies or barrier generator is destroyed. Okay, so let's have a look.
Full throttle!
Specialist skills. Each member of the special defense unit has a unique ability known as a specialist skill. Learn each other's skills and use them to your advantage in battle. Takamaru. Takamaru is a great defender with superior mobility and defense. He automatically gains armor +1 for each space moved from his specialist skill, Special Rampage. Damage all adjacent enemies. That stuff. Adds armor 1. Okay.
Good to go.
Takumi is an easy-to-use character with great balance of range and attack strength. You can redo battles by selecting his specialist skill Special Redo from the menu accessible by pressing Options. We all know that. Darumi, Special Sick Day. Uses skills change when fatigued.
It's killing game time!
Darumi is a mid-range support specialist that can provide support attacks and gain a lot of voltage. Darumi's specialist skill, Special Sick Day, will make her feel low when she gets fatigued. This will then change all of her skills to their low counterparts. Launches a cross-shaped mid-range attack, Move 4, attack 1, large amount of voltage. Flight 2. Don't know what flight means at the moment. And Hiroko.
Time to move.
Hiroko is an attacker that specializes in hard-hitting attacks. She automatically gains attack +1 to a max of 3 for every enemy she kills during one turn from her specialist skill, Special Discipline. She's already upgraded. You fought these things before, like not just the first time. Anyway, we've got one there for an AP bonus. So with that
My
in
turn.
mind, considering it's a 4, we might as well attack with you first. Go there. And hit there.
How's this? How unsatisfying. This doesn't feel half bad. I could get used to this.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
It doesn't answer the question though.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern. If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
You're going to be an interesting one to figure out, Hiroko. Nearly went Hikaru.
Hauling ass!
You get out of my way there.
Eat this!
Armor provides temporary defense that can absorb damage that would otherwise diminish your HP. It is only effective during the turn it was used. Okay, so basically, defense.
Here we go!
Say when.
So we could get you right into the thick of it. Might as well. You'll take a couple of hits. Or maybe not. The only person who took any damage there was the guy with the armor. Good. I guess because these are more likely to go, at least the speedy ones are more likely to go straight for the target.
Alright, let's get started.
Might as well deal with that again.
Die! How unsatisfying.
Let's go.
Ooh. Yeah, you deal with that.
Yeah!
See what I want to
Let's
do.
do it to it! Okay!
Let's get killing to kill me now. A cross-shaped mid-range attack. Inflicts move -3, fright +2 on target. Heals the user's fatigue. Oh. Interesting. So she can actually rip through stuff. Attack 4. There's a second wave incoming. You guys will either go there or there, you would think. I think she's taking 1 damage.
Rev it up! Come get it!
So I'll have you do that. We probably could have just dashed instead, but
Time for battle.
oh, I just out of fucking space. Oh, that works.
Time to move. Out of my way. Broken so soon.
Hold on to the voltage for the next battle, or for the next wave rather.
Let's go!
Done and done.
Did we win?
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
I would imagine the smaller ones. My assumption is the smaller ones deal with, like, go straight for the generator, whereas the larger ones might target your units more.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Hey! I ain't no coward! I'll take you on anytime.
Nice work, troops. No one would think this was your first real battle.
Just try not to beat each other's throats.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did.
What even are those monsters, anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans?
Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Well, that's ominous. Can you be a little more specific?
The dreaded enemy of all mankind.
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above? They were created as living weapons but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
You what I use?
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is.
Clearly.
But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something, hidden deep within the school. If that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Is it a black and white tanuki by any chance?
Extinct? Like, our entire species?
That is what that means.
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
But the scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
I don't get it either. But then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
Well, if you're honest.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet.
Did you set off more fireworks, Sue?
We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
Oh, mighty dragon.
The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
Yeah, baby!
Wait, be careful!
Hurry! We have to save her!
Well, as I said, first one out. Interesting call to kill somebody immediately. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we can't die in battle.
No way. No freaking way.
Otherwise, why do the kill now?
Corpse recovery unit, deploy.